All our name concept of who we carry complete. Continue to work for people. We're all our political. Like kind of story my people will listen to. Students are going in the street, rapping the safety value. Now people follow in the street, bring the safety value. Paper people in the green, bring the safety value. Musicians stand up in the safety, bring the safety value. We want a safety value, so they can have the road. We want a safety value for people in local. We want a safety value, see you work for carry people. That's why it's not a joke. I'm fucking Jaraco. My elite. So we are, bring our money back. My elite. So we are, we want our money back. My elite. So we are, bring our money back. My elite. So we are, we want our money back. Fighting for culture where I was a stipulation. That's what that any bonnet to play with a stipulation. Now they're telling me stop for a stipulation. Then you can't tell us we not get no stipulation. Now make it fun. Go walk on the fun as a stipulation. Go walk for the limit. Stop on many comments. Go walk for security. The flying will continue. My elite. So we are, bring our money back. My elite. So we are, we want our money back. My elite. So we are, bring our money back. My elite. So we are, we want our money back. Yeah, MC Carol, I'm saying bring our money back. I'll let you individual.
Yeah. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Tony Commander Galpohkpa Chesson. Let me get my volume correct before we get into this show, because we got to set this 26th day correct. You know, like everything in the right splits, everything all kind of copacetic and kind of right and kind of cool. Let me just listen to my volume. Get it in on this side. Yes, I'm okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. And we are back again to another day of the Tony Commander Galpohkpa Chesson Talk Show. Today is 26th day, July 26, 2021. What would this day bring us? I can see it will be a beautiful day in Rhode Island. We're looking up to 90 degrees in weather. Everything should be fine and nice. We also hear that Mike Solomon is running for mayor of Providence. That's the news in the air. I hear in small talks, small areas here and there. But this is what's happening to us and in our community. So, what's happening in Liberia? What is happening in Liberia today? Today is 26th day. People should be looking forward to a beautiful day. People should be looking forward to a wonderful celebration of Liberia's history. But what would this day bring us? What would this day bring to us? We can see there's trouble all around us. Our country's wealth is being stolen with impunity. People just come in and steal our wealth, steal everything we own, trying to impugn our society and bring it down. But this is the trust struggle of our people. This is the reason why we must stand up and fight for what we believe in. Fight for what we think is right for our country and our people. What is our destiny? What is our direction? What hopes do we have for a better Liberia and Liberian society? Today is 26th day. Liberia is 174 years old today. Somebody was asking, what do we have to show for it? We have a lot to show for it. The accomplishments of our fathers, our own accomplishments, cannot be dismissed. Despite of all the frauds, the stealing, the killing, the negativity we have dealt with these many years, we have to face the fact. We have to face the fact that we are a growing and changing nation. And if we do not set the principles for our temptation right, our country will fail. Why? Because we've been on this path since 1822. We got independent 1847. We've still been on this path now for 174 years old. And what can we show for it? That was somebody asked. We got a lot to show for it. We got a Republic of Liberia that we built from our sweat and blood. But we have to understand that our nation and people are greater than what we see now. We are greater than what we have allowed to persist in our communities. And these things cannot continue. These things cannot continue because we are a blessed people. Look at everything we've been through. Look at all the struggles we had. And we are still a blessed people. We are still a people with a profound destiny. We still a people with a profound history. We are still a people with a profound future. It is only left to us to decide what we want to do. Which way do we think is right for us to come together and build Liberia as it should be built? The time of the Liberian people is here. And we have to find our gods of our God and understand that it's through the strength of our gods and our nation's people that will come together to form this great diversity. This great diversity called Republic of Liberia. And God has blessed us so much and so long. We cannot fail. We cannot fail. Because in union strong, success is sure. We have not, and we still cannot fail. So, my 26th message to my people, wake up. Wake up. Our destiny is before us. Our past has brought us to today where we must wake up and achieve the strengths and dignities we need to rise as a nation, as a people, as of this very day. We can no longer look at our destiny and our future and our direction and leave it as it is. We cannot be people to be lackadaisical with what we want in our lives and in our future and for our children's children. We have a great challenge that we must face with valor unpretending and stand strong on the foundation upon which our society was built and reclaim our destiny of a great nation and people. Look behind me. All of this do not become who we are. All of this behind me is opulence. that people do not deserve, that people have never earned, but they steal from the Republic of Liberia and take our money and display it like it's their own wealth. How long will this go on? We talk about it. Now look at this wastefulness of Matanya McGill. Just a few days before our Independence Day, our people can't eat. Our people haven't gotten paid for months. Our people have no future or enjoyment for this 26th day. And these people just using our money, using the wealth of our country as if it is their personal wealth. How long can we tolerate this? How long can we accept this as normal? It's not normal. It's asinine. It's crazy. It's insane. And we have the ability to change this. But are we capable? Are we the men and women of the Liberian society today who are the patriots to hold this nation up, to keep this nation strong, to afford this nation and people all the trappings we need to grow and prosper and advance ourselves and our posterity into a new era? Can we meet the challenge? Are we capable of even standing firm on any grounds of possibilities? So here we are again in our society, and we're facing the challenges that all great nations face, all great people face. Do we have the abilities to make our nation a wholesome functioning society? I can see today I'm having a problem with I know you all can see my thing clear, but I'm having a problem back here with people hacking my computer. I can't get my lessons out right now. So let me see if I can do that here. I'm trying. Everything just going crazy. Kabuska. But you can't see it out there because the last time I showed my show, it was all clear and nice, but my whole board here will mess up. So I don't think I can get my lesson right up now. Everything just jumping around on my computer end. But my lesson for the day is happy 26th day. Liberia is 174 years old today. What can we show for it? I think I got it up. Let me see my computer if I was successful to get. Nope, I wasn't successful. Let me try again. So, what have we got to show for it? What have we got to show? 174 years today. I'm sorry my lesson can't come up because somebody messed with my board. I don't know whether it's my sound system that does this. But anyway, but this is what we're facing. This is what we are facing. We are 174 years old today. And after existing for so long, after existing and being a part of our society for so long, what have we have to show for it? What do we have to show for it? People question it all the time. I saw people on some of the talk show today. My lesson, but I can't see it, my folks. So y'all read it. But today we are 174 years old. What have we got to show for it? We have a lot. We have come a long way. Look at our country today. We build it. Nobody built it. The French didn't build it. The British didn't build it. The Portuguese didn't build it. We are proud to say we built our own land. And despite the fact that we were supposed to be a colonization from America, we were black people. Our colonization didn't matter to them. Our colonization was just to get rid of us from America because we were a problem to the new blacks that were being bred in America. They weren't bringing Africans from Africa no more to be slaves. They were breeding them right in America. So they didn't need us no more. And when we asked to come home, it was a blessing because they saw us as a problem in America. They had to get rid of us. We went back home. And I heard some guys on LRP talking today about how the American Colonization Society was this and that. I don't even want to get in some of the things they were talking. But this society, this wasn't the first colonization society Americans set up. They set up one under Lincoln, I think, and sent our people to South America. It didn't work out. They had to bring them back. They were always trying to find some means to displace black people from this country. So, under James Monroe, when the opportunity arose, we were blessed to have Bishop Finley with us. Now, they don't talk much about Bishop Finley. I told you there are 4 groups that formed Liberia. And I'm not going to that history again. But one of the big groups was the church, the Baptist church led by Bishop Finley. He was a very powerful bishop in America. He got the American government, the slave owner, all the people to come together. Some of them wanted us to go back anyway. But he had a more divine mission for us to go to Africa and spread Christianity. And we did. Look at our nation. Liberia can boast today that we are more Christians. Whether we are really Christian or not, whether we mix it with voodoo and juju and all of that or not, it doesn't matter. Okay? Everybody does the same thing. The Islamic people got a Muslim men and things like that who do bad things too. Have people in achieving their personal enrichment and goals. So we're not living in a strange environment. We're not living in anything new. But it's up to us to set Liberia on the right course of diversity. We know we got so many groups, religious, civil, different groups in Liberia. And we got to exist together. We got to coexist. But look through our history. Look what just happened day before yesterday, where our government officials are the main people to disparage our progress and advancement, to bring it down for their own selfish endeavors and means. And this hurts us all the time, man. This hurts us all the time. Now look at just 2 days ago, Nathaniel McGill, the Secretary of Presidential Affairs, went and built this humongous tomb for his mother, electrified, air conditioned, a golden casket, And we know, but Tantanya McGill got that kind of money. We know that this man came to the government without a penny. We know that this man was begging all around Monrovia before he got this job. So how would this man become so opulent in just a few months and years to build this kind of place? Liberian people don't have houses to stay in. Our people don't have food. Our people haven't gotten paid for months. And yet our government officials building this opulent tomb for his mother in the midst of the suffering of the Liberian people. Then his explanation to us is he believes in the 10 Commandments. The 5th commandment says, honor your mother. Are you the only one this commandment saying though? We put you in power and put you our wealth and you take our money and build a tomb and talking about you believe in the 5th commandment? You think we don't believe in it too? Who are we? We don't have the right to believe in no God too. And this is the thing our people argue about. You hear people calling their phone, oh, but the man can do this. Are you people stupid or sick or just dumb? Something got to be wrong with you. For this kind of man to steal our money and do all the things he did. They say my finger cost $100,000. Brought people from Ghana to build the tomb. Brought the tomb from Ghana. Who are these people ruling our country? Who are these people we're calling leaders? These people don't deserve these titles. They don't deserve to handle our treasury. They don't deserve to even be dog killers or dog keepers. These people are a disgrace to our country and our society. And we perpetrate it time and time again, over and over. When will we stop? If this man alone can build this place for his mom, what about George Weah, Jefferson Koji, Prince Johnson, all the representatives and senators who's stealing our money? What about those people? That was they satisfying all these people so they can't talk? Now look at what I was just listening to Prophet Key talking about the Port family and Rodney Sear. How they didn't want Rodney Sear to print today's paper, the article about this thing. This is from Front Page Africa. The picture and everything. Say the Port family and Rodney Sear were fussing yesterday because they locked the place and told him not to print anything about Nathaniel McGill and his stealing of Liberian money and building a tomb to his mother at such an expense to the Liberian people. Why would our own people do this to us? Why would our own people continue to hurt our country and our poor suffering people to do this? What benefit is this to the Liberian people? Your 10 commandments and 5 commandments, how does it uplift the lives of the Liberian people? You honoring your mom like that, all of us don't have the opportunity. AFL, this is intolerable. This is not Liberian. And there is no circumstances under which we should accept this thing as normal. Liberians should be furious. We should be rising up right now. We should shut this damn government down and haul these people out. Who are these people? I hear people talking about, oh, that a man funeral, that a man own money, he can do this. And you expect our people, suffering people, to believe this BS? To accept it and allow it? This can't be real, man. This can't be good for our country, our people. But what will we do, man? What will we do? Our leaders are the people that are killing us. What will this 26th day bring us? We see what happening just 2 days ago. They said no money. People crying for money, for food and all of this. And we see these people, what they're doing. What they're doing right in the presence of our faces, slapping us in the face with the disgusting behavior, with the impunities, with the criminal behaviors. And we're not saying nothing. We're just accepting. Why? Why? They got to lie to us. Why? I said, why? They got to lie to us. Why? I said, why? They got to lie to us. Why? Taco J, come on down here, come join me, baby. Why? They got to lie to us. They are criminals. They are my alien people. They're criminals. Oh, why? Why they got to lie to us? Why they got to steal everything we got? Why? Why do we deserve this kind of thing? Why? We don't. But why do we tolerate it? Why do we let these people do their wickedness to us time and time again and we don't say nothing? Why? Another July 26th. No money. People ain't got a job. People all over the place suffering. There are people building tombs, building mausoleum, building all kind of things to their mom and the Liberian people, money disappearing, and we still suffering. What happened to us, my people? What happened to us? July 26th, 174 years old. We're waking up this morning, our people can't eat. Our people ain't got money. Our people ain't got job. Then we see this useless man called Nathaniel McGill finish building a whole house to his mom. Dead body. Putting dead body inside in a golden casket. Prophet Key said they're going to sit there and make juju at night. But what do people put light oil in that place for? What the air conditioner is so far? Down front page, Africa said nobody has seen this kind of display of opulence before. Nobody. And this is my Ellen Johnson telling people. She brought these people to us. That's why I say who to blame. Who to blame? She would blame my Ellen. She knew these people were incompetent. She knew these people were rogues and wanted nothing but to steal. And she took them and introduced them to the world and said, these are the people should replace her. So we know it. We know it. Where does the blame lie? Who destroyed our country? Who destroyed our nation? Who destroyed our nation? Let's go to my second topic now. Because we know our nation is screwed up. And just by that, we know there are many, many social ills in our society. Rape, corruption of the minor. Corruption of the minor is where people try to take young children and make them do big people things when the children are not supposed to be doing it. When we have laws that say they can't do it. And our black people take them and try to make them do all the evil things. You're corrupting the minor. You're destroying the minds of the minor. You're not giving them chance to live their childhood out. So that's a crime. It's called corruption of the minors. Just like rape. Just like child abuse of any type. And we got to change these things. Because this is our society. This is our country. If we don't change these ills within our society and our country, who do you think will suffer it? our children. It will come right back to our children and their children. You remember one time in New York, there were so many smart magazines and these sex stores and these striptease stores. They were all over New York. Society got tired with it. People got tired with it in New York. You go there now, you can hardly find those smart books and all the things in the street. They got special places for them now. They took them out of mainstream New York. And that's societal control based on public opinion. Those people had a right to sell their business there, but because of public opinion, the society abhorred that. So they had to remove them. And everybody praised the governor of New York for doing that, the mayor of New York for doing that. Now you go in New York, you can't find smart book hardly anywhere. You got to go special place not to find it. It's not all over New York. For those of you who knew New York before they made these changes, you all know what New York was like. That was the real Sin City. But we have to understand that for our small society to grow and prosper, we have to lay the law down and foundation for societal growth and development. And that's why we got to start looking at stringent standards for our society. The same thing happened in America here. Everybody was doing what they wanted to do. But there came a time that people had to sit down and take things seriously and look at things seriously from a more serious perspective as to how to save our society, how to save our children and protect them from the evils of society. And we get into that point. We get into that point whether we accept it or not, where we have to sit down and reevaluate our society and say, are we ready for changes? Are we ready for changes that will impact every aspect of our society? Right now, we can't do it because majority of the people in our country illiterate. We can't do that now because the majority of people are not exposed to ethics, to societal training. We're not exposed to it. We're still coming out of the war. We're still gradually changing our country, but the stealing and corruption too much for it to impact the masses of our people. So we're coming on slowly, dragging our feet. And we're still complaining about the ills in our society. Look at all our women who coming up complaining about the rape, the incest, the child abuse, and the other negative things that go on in our country. And for us to change those things, we have to address them. We have to expose them. We have to bring these things before debates so people can talk about it, so people can open their minds to it and know that these things are serious problems in our country. We can't just talk about them. We got to find solutions to them. And the solution to them rests primarily in the law. It rests primarily in the law. If our police officers don't understand their duties and responsibilities and they get in the police force just for money and to use as corrupt means to step it soon, our country will not change. So we need professionals at every level in our country, just like in America. We need professionals. We need to pay our police and soldiers good because that will give them the incentive to want to go out and make changes in society. That will give them incentive to want to lose their jobs for foolishness. When they say do this, they will do it. Because if you're getting health care, paid good, all the benefits, you don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose that. And when people begin to lose those things because of disciplinary practices, our country will change. But we can't set those things down in our code of conduct and all of that. And the people who are supposed to be enforcing it are the very people committing the acts and want the people below them to cover it up. So how can there be any changes in our country? There can be no changes. There can be no changes. So all these evil things, we got to bring them to our light. We got to do it with a view to punishing people. Not only enlightenment. There's a two-sided sword. And yes, you can enlighten, bring it to light, to enlighten, to teach and guide, but to also punish and deter and stop. So we have a great responsibility in our country. Our July 26th day will not be happy anymore until we understand our obligations to change some of the things in our society, to change some of those things that hold us down, especially the stealing and corruption. When our people can steal with impunity and just think they can come to the government as rogues and get away with it, what else they can't get away with? What else can't they get away with? And once we let these people know that enough is enough, we'll put our foot down. You take our money, we'll take you to court, try you, you guilty, we'll flog you. We'll flog you with our mercy. Every Liberian knows where flog is. This is not a class for foreigner. This is a class for Liberian. So when I talk my flog, everybody know my flog mean. My flog not for nothing flog. My flog will not just pass in the air like that. My flog, that serious flog. And one of my people know what a flog I'm talking about. Okay? So this is where we gotta stand. All of us gotta stand on that foundation. All of us gotta be patriotic. All of us gotta be loyal to Liberia. And if we fail our father and mother. We failed our ancestors and our proud history and legacy. We failed. How will we continue to do this? How will we continue to fail on foolishness? My young children, how will we continue to fail? That means you're not paying attention to things. You don't understand where you're coming from and where you're going. You just think you're here to be here, to just eat, sleep, and you know what? Shit. No. And not all you're here for. You have duties and responsibilities that you must step to the plate. Waiting for you to step to the plate. You know? It's incumbent upon all of us to save our society, to save our world, to save our country. It's incumbent upon all of us, black, white, blue, yellow, brown. I'm talking about Americans and Liberians. It's incumbent upon us. We can't pass that duty to nobody else. We can't go and beg other people to come do our duty and save our country. No. That puts their interest over our interest. And we fail time and time again. So let me do my review now because I've got to go hang out this 26. Hang out this 26. I want my 26th day. I want my 26th day. It's on you. You want to put it back at me? No. You can't get no 26 from me. I got you first. And you. But that is, man. We just go around begging for 26. What my 26? What my 26? My 26 on you. No 26 on me. You see any 26 waiting on me? I'm a poor man looking for 26. You talking about your 26 on me? How it be on me? I can't hide no more weight. So I beg you, my people, let's get this thing together. Let me do my review. After 174 years, our country is still in the abyss. We're still in the abyss, in darkness, in a void. We haven't found no solid ground or solid place to put our ship. But how can we continue on this path? How can we continue to be the way we are? How can we continue to neglect Liberia? Its many people, its unique history, its unique greatness. We come a long way, man. We come a long way, and all of us are the same. Nobody better than the other one. We're in this Chamo family together. And we got to pull our resources together, man. We got to understand that if one man fails, all of us fail. All of us fail. And we have failed too long. We can't continue to fail now. It's time for us to open our eyes, to choose our leaders wisely, and pray for them as the leaders, that they will lead us out of this dependency. They will lead us out of this negativity. They will lead us out of these societal ills and into a better society where we'll be based on respect, loyalty, patriotism, and the blessings of God. We got to move ourselves into a different era. We got to move ourselves into a totally different era. And my people, I can't stress this more. The time of the Liberian people is here. Aluta! Rise up. Rise up from your mediocrity. Rise up from that backward thinking. Rise up from that sleeping minds and open yourself to the reality of our times. The reality to the fact that we are great and we are not slouches. We can't let things slide because we're pissed off with the past or we're pissed off with other people. No. That's not how the cookies crumble. No. Put some pizzazz in that crumbling. Man, what's wrong with y'all, man? We deserve better. Far better. Than to neglect our duties and responsibilities because other people did it. Because other people do it don't mean we gotta do it. Don't mean we gotta subject ourselves to this bullshit. When we can stand up and do the right thing for Liberia and Liberian people, we have our destiny in our hands. We can change things that we want to change it and make it better for us. Or we can slouch and remain the same damn shit we're in. It's up to you. I can only take you to the well to drink, but I can't force you. So it's up to you. And you better realize the time of the true Liberian revolution is now. Liberian people have showed up. Let's lead them. My class is done. Aluta! Continue. Have a good day. Have a good 26th day. It's going to be a good 90-degree weather today out there if you're in Rhode Island and around my area. Be cool. Enjoy. And take care of everything. The time of the people is now. Okay? Let me see if I can get this thing to shut off. Or my hacker's going to keep playing with my computer. I don't know why my computer keeps hacking like this. I can't shut it off. I can't put it on. I try to end the broadcast. I can't. I'm having problems on this side. Okay, I'm getting out. Have a good day. My computer can't shut off, so let me shut up mine. I mean, everything just screwed up. I don't know why. I really don't know why.